My name is Gemma's Journey Grace. I walk this world at my own pace. I see the colors others miss. I've got a heart you can't dismiss. Some days are loud, some days are bright, but every step I take is mine. I shine my truth in every space. This is Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. You might not see what's in my mind, but there's a world of stars behind. I feel the music in the air, I feel the love that's always there. My story's written in my way, no rules to how I shine today. I'm on a path I'm meant to chase. Call me Gemma's Journey Grace. I live with autism, and that's my power. I rise up stronger every hour. Don't need your perfect, don't need your doubt. I know who I am, and I'm standing proud. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. This is Gemma's journey, this is my grace. Every challenge, every fight, I keep on moving toward the light. My heart is steady, my dream is clear. I'm not alone, I'm still right here. I live with autism, and that's my power. I grow more fearless every hour. I'm writing my story line by line. This journey's tough, but it's all mine. I'm finding my rhythm, my voice, my place. I'm Gemma's Journey. I am great.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Sunday morning, afternoon or evening across where we may be at. It is really late here. It is like heading towards midnight, so early hours Monday my time, but Sunday for the rest of you across the world. And today I'm going to be talking about autism and going to birthday parties and socialising and the impact that it can have on a autistic adult. Especially today, I was in two minds of going at first. This morning I woke up, I was like, don't know if I want to go or not, or if I should go, because there was someone there that I wasn't sure about seeing, but I faced the person and had a really good time. There was no awkwardness. I just ignored them, to be honest, and then I danced with one of my friends whose birthday it was, and happy 44th birthday, Murray. I hope you've had a brilliant day. I really enjoyed being part of your birthday party. Thank you so much for inviting me and letting me be part of your special day today. Again, happy 44th birthday, Murray. I really do appreciate you, my friend. You are a very good person, and I enjoy being a little sliver part of your birthday party. But for a lot of autistic people, they might not be able to go to birthday parties. They might find it extremely difficult with the sensory element, the noise, the crowds, the smell of food, the situation, the music, the tempo of the music, the noise sensitivity of the music, people's perfumes, aftershaves, etc. can be quite overwhelming for a lot of autistic people who find it really overwhelming to be in pubs and restaurants in general. So I was in really two minds today whether to go out or not, and I was like, you know what, I've got to go. I promise people I'll go out, I'll show up, I'll show my face, show that I'm not afraid, show that I'm going to have a good time, show I'm going to be there to support my friend whose birthday it was, so which I'm so glad that I went. I had so much overwhelming support with me. I had my dad there, my cousin there, his girlfriend there, all my friends from the pub were there to back me up in case anything was to supposedly happen. And, you know, I was able to feel reassured that I didn't have to panic, I didn't have to be anxious about anything. And, you know, it made me feel so important knowing that I didn't have to be afraid. You know, my anxiety was sky high all day. Most of the day I was still like checking around me, and, you know, it was nice to feel reassured that I could be there and not have to feel intimidated in my own pub, because I did feel really, really intimidated today. I felt really on edge, wasn't sure what to expect, and, you know, I felt like, was I going to cope well? Was I going to last? Like, at one point I did want to go home because I thought, you know what, this just isn't worth it, facing a person who has made me feel like utter bullshit. But yeah, I faced the people, I danced, I, you know, kept the civil distance, and, you know, I enjoyed my friend's birthday. And then we went on to another pub later on in the day once we'd helped the barmaid stock up the pub and clean the pub, and then we went to another pub and continued to celebrate my friend's birthday at another pub and had a couple of 3 drinks. And then we went over to another friend's who we just shortly came home from, and it was nice to be able to say that I celebrated it. I was able to keep myself together, and, you know, well, I say keep myself together, actually, yeah, I had a little moment outside earlier where I did cry and get upset because I found it really hard to be in front of the person who has affected me recently. For a lot of you who know that I've mentioned it briefly on my channel about I had a falling out with a certain person, and yeah, but I overcame that today. I had a couple of drinks, I was able to be sociable with everybody, I hanged around with my other friends who were there to support me, and I enjoy birthday parties. I love the fact I can go to a birthday party, I can let my hair down, I can fully relax, be myself. I don't have to think, oh, I've got to put the mask up, I've got to put the defence up in case somebody hurts me or somebody makes fun of me or makes me feel intimidated. Like today I did feel, I'm not going to lie, like I said, I did feel really intimidated. I felt really on edge, like I was being watched, and it wasn't pleasant, but, you know, I got over it, I dealt with it, and all the pub landladies were there to help me, and my dad was there to help me, my cousin was there to help me, so I felt like I had more than enough muscle and backup to help me. But again, I did feel on edge, like I was constantly watching to make sure things weren't going to be said or happened to me, and, you know, it has been hard, but today I proved myself that I attended it. I showed my face for my friend, I showed some respect, I was there to help celebrate and be happy with him, and I really enjoyed it. The fact that I could have love with my dad at the same time, spend quality time with him and our friends, and I was able to just let myself breathe and be and not panic about anything, because I felt so anxious recently. I felt really, really on edge. I felt not myself. I felt like I've kind of had to put the mask back up because I've been hurt and I've been made to feel betrayed and upset and publicly humiliated and accused of something that I never did. And yeah, but going to a birthday party can be that simple. It can be very, very simple, like having friends, family be there with you, to support you, to sit with you, to make sure that you're able to cope with it. It can be things like taking ear defenders, headphones can help you. It can be making sure you know the person whose birthday it is. So me, I know the person very, 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 very well. I've known Murray for, gosh, years. I can't even remember how long I've known him, but quite a few years now. And I was able to successfully enjoy his 44th birthday. I was able to sit there and be part of it and be sociable and enjoy it and have a little dance with Murray himself, and, you know, do a bit of line dancing at the bar with my family and have a little butt wiggle, because I have missed being able to dance to the Elvis music since I haven't been attending the gigs because of obvious reasons. But yeah, going to a birthday party is really, really good for me. I love being social. I love the chit chat. I love being able to, you know, support my friends whose birthday is and show them I care, that I love them, that I care for them. And for some people that just isn't doable. For some autistic people, I understand it's not doable. They're not going to sit there and put up with noise and, you know, smells of food and people they don't know and music they don't know. And I understand that. That's totally cool. Like, I'm not saying everyone should do it, but for a lot of us, we should try and go into mainstream settings and adjust to it. And, you know, some places will make reasonable adaptations to you, whether they'll turn it down or, you know, they'll sort of tell you what's going on and give you some kind of structure. But yeah, I hope this is a good review of what it's like to go to a birthday party as an autistic neurodivergent person, and I will see you on the next one. Bye, guys.